Hello, and welcome to Chapter 2 of Professor Layton and the Curious Village. So let's jump in here and do our story till now. Our story so far. The Professor and Luke make their way successfully to Reinhold Manor, where they meet Lady Dahlia. But before they can start talking, a loud noise startles Lady Dahlia's cat Claudia, who runs off. The Professor and Luke are now forced to find the missing feline. Okay, so let's head down here. Make sure that I did, in fact... Oh, I did miss a coin here. I thought I might have. Because I only had 2, and I know I had 2 before. Oh, we found Claudia! Professor, there she is! Drat, she ran off. We can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke. Okay, so let's, Oh! Cough, hack, blast, that burns. It looks like the engine blew out. So this is St. Mystere, hey? The famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old coot set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy, just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine. Ooh. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh. Huh? Look, there's a hole in that boat there. Oh, Professor, that reminds me. Have you heard the one about the sinking ship? SOS, 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. Their only chance of survival is the 5-person life raft stowed on the vessel. To make matters worse, the waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks, so swimming to safety is out of the question. A round trip to the nearest island and back to the boat takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will see dry land? Okay, so exactly 20 minutes. Okay, so island and back will be the 9th minute. Island and back will be the 18th minute. So that means 3... Okay, so if it's a 5-person life raft, it'd be 5 there. 1 person would have to bring it back. So that's 4 on the island. And then... and then the second trip would drop off another 4, which would be 8. And then they'd pick up another 4. But then that first person that's been guiding the life raft would be counted on that last trip. So it'd be 4 plus 4 plus 5. And that would be 13. So 2 people would not survive. How about I'm going to go with that? Even though I think I lost my own logic. Let's try it.
There we go.
Ah! I did it!
Every puzzle has an answer.
Okay. 5 minus 1. 5 plus 4 minus 1. Nicely done. A moment of silence for the 2 who didn't make it, please. Wow, great answer, Professor. It took me 5 times as long to get that one. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, look at where we got. We got to go travel into a store. I was just seeing if there was... Okay. I was just looking for hint coins. Okay, there's something I find very charming about this chair. Oh, that reminds me, Luke, have you heard this one before? A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the center of town. It will be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs labeled A through E are being considered, but of all of the designs, only 1 chair is completely suitable for the auditorium. Which chair is it? Okay, well, if we look at this, we can turn around and cross off C and D. They're not stackable. That would be important. Stackable, so, you know, it can be put out of the way. They only have the 1 post in the middle, so that obviously not stackable. These A and B, they both got arms and they're very similar, but also they don't really look all that stackable. So with that, I am going to choose E.
How does this sound?
It looked stackable.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
That's right, of all the designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats, and thus a change in seating arrangement. The storability of E makes it the best chair for the job. Well done. I suppose this puzzle was too easy for you, my boy. Oh, we get another painting scrap. Nice. Look here, my boy. The extinguished candle has reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle. How many are left? Okay. 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? Well, that would be easy because 2 are extinguished, and then a further, and then a 3rd one. So, assuming that the wind doesn't blow out anymore, it means they're all going to burn out. So, those 3 are what's going to be left at the end.
I think I've got it.
Correct.
I did it. Yes.
That's correct. The 7 candles that manage to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candles that remain in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. Okay, that's 3 hint coins. Let's leave the store. Okay, alright, back to the plaza. Hey, you two, help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem, sir? Some knucklehead went and raised the bridge while I was on break. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, the chowderhead made off with the only bridge crank. Oh dear, so you mean to say... You got it, buddy. Until that thing shows up, no one is getting in or out of town. I'm still looking for the blaster crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. What kind of punk pulls a prank like this anyhow? Oh yeah, I found this doodad in the street when I was looking for my crank. Got any idea what it is? Oh, a strange gizmo. Okay, to open, touch trunk to open it and touch gizmos icon. From here, try to assemble the various mechanical parts you've gathered around town. Aha! Fluffy check. Purple bow. Check. Sullen expression. Check. No doubt about it. That's Claudia. Good eye, Luke. Now that we've located her, the question at hand is how to go about catching her. Leave this one to me, Professor. Ah yes, I'd forgotten that you have a way with animals. We'll go right ahead then. Here, Claudia. Here, girl. Yeah. Luke, are you alright? I'm sorry I wasn't much help, Professor. She's far feistier than I imagined. Sorry, stretching. Yeah, I saw that cat. She almost scratched out your eye. Help catch her, you say? Thanks, but no thanks. I like living. Did you see that ferocious beast? I'm not going anywhere near her. Could you at least tell us in which direction she ran off? I saw that killer scurry off westward. She had fangs the size of daggers. Oh, I almost forgot. We ought to visit the local inn and see if we can't procure some rooms for the night. Sounds good to me, Professor. I was certain I saw an inn near the entrance to the ridge just south of the plaza we're in. Let's head over right now and see if we can't set up some lodging. Oh. Oh. Puzzle? Look, a hidden puzzle. $112. Okay. A work from a famous artist was recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his latter years and is entitled My Beloved. Assuming the artist wasn't a huge narcissist and referring to himself, his beloved should appear in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? Move the different sections around. Move the different sections of the puzzle around with your stylus. Touch the arrow icons to rotate the picture sections. When you form the answer, tap Submit. Okay. No. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Wait a second. No. Yeah, that's it. I think.
I've got it.
Yay, that's it.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
That was a tough one. Easy peasy. Now let's go find some more puzzles. Hint coin. Another hint coin. Got hint coins. Okay. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the inn at St. Mystere. We're the only inn in town, you know. You see, visitors to our little village are quite rare. Oh, good day, madame. We seek lodging for the night. Do you have any open rooms we could rent? Oh my stars, what terrible timing. We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. The only rooms left are in the attic. But if you don't mind that, I'll make sure you're very comfortable. I hope you'll stay with us. It's been a while since a fine gentleman such as yourself stayed with us. The rooms are not very big, but I'll make sure they sparkle. Can you come back in a bit? Oh, and I'll do my best to get 2 normal rooms ready for you as soon as possible. Oh, thank you, but you needn't trouble yourself on my behalf. As long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied. Ah, yes, about that. Oh, with terrible luck, you see, all the beds are out being refinished. But don't worry, Mama Beatrice is gonna take good care of you too. I'll even drop the nightly rate. The inn option has been added to the trunk. The inn is a puzzle in which you arrange items in Luke and the professor's rooms. To access it, touch the trunk icon, then touch the inn icon. When you attain a new item for Luke and the professor, you'll be asked where you want to put it. You can always rearrange your items, so don't worry too much about where you first put an item. If one of your rooms is too full to take on new items, the item will go to the room with the available space. Here's something to make the place feel a bit more like home. Let's give that to the professor. Hello there, gentlemen. I've got a doozy of a puzzle in my hands here. Why don't you give it a go? I'm like, I pretty much only talked to her because, like, she hadn't given us a puzzle. As you can see, what we got here is some trash and a dustpan made out of matchsticks. Can you move 2 of the matchsticks so that the Can you move 2 matchsticks to change the picture so the dustpan is holding the trash? Okay, so it's here. If we move this one so it's in the middle like that, and then move that one down there, we've just moved it around, so now it's holding the rubbish. And that looks right to me, so submit.
That should do it.
Correct.
The puzzle has an answer.
That's correct. Do your part to keep St. Mystere clean. Oh yes, it's just as I suspected. The first time I laid eyes on you, I knew you were a man who knows puzzles. Rug. Let's give that to Layton as well. Okay, I think we're done here at this point. We'd better get back to searching for Claudia, Professor. You know, I was just thinking, right? Maybe we can see something over here. Oh, there's a puzzle at the car. Not even the Layton mobile could make it across the river, huh? But of course, much as I adore the contraption, it is just a car after all. Hahaha, Luke, our little exchange has reminded me of a wonderful puzzle about cars. Why don't you give it a try? Parking lot gridlock. The Layton mobile, the professor's pride and joy, is stuck behind several other cars trying to exit a crowded parking lot. Things are so tight, though, that each car can only move forward and backwards with respect to the direction that it's currently facing. Use your stylus to direct traffic and guide the professor's red car to the exit. Okay, let's move that. Okay. Touch the front or the back of the car to move it. Cars only move forward or backwards. Move the grey cars out of the way so the professor's car can exit the lot. Okay, let's move that one over. And then that one up. That one. Move the professor's car over. Why do I feel like I've messed up already? Okay. Restart. That one over. That one up. Okay. That one up. Okay, I don't know what keeps happening there. Alright. Maybe like that? And then that could go there, I guess. But then that doesn't really help, like, move the others. Unless we went like that, and then that down, and these over. Then that, and that one up, and we've got...
Well, here's my guess.
We did it!
Professor, I solved it.
I mean, we did it. We knew we did it when the car got out, you know. Good job clearing out traffic. Now try to solve this puzzle again in the fewest number of movements possible. If you're really good, you should be able to do it in 14 moves. Okay, I did it in 15. So not too bad. I'm happy with that. Well, that takes care of the puzzle, but I do wonder when I'll be able to get back to the automobile. Oh, we got a gizmo! I wonder if there are any, like, there are puzzle hints here. We got 3. Okay, let's head back. Yeah, so how go things? Learning the ins and outs of St. Mysterio, are you? Yep, solving puzzles is the only way to get by here. That's what the villagers value most. So how about a puzzle right now? A little practice will keep you from embarrassing yourself in front of others later. As a die-hard nonconformist myself, I'm a sucker for any puzzle where you need to find the odd man out. Puzzle 17. 3 of the 4 images shown below are the exact same picture, rotated in a variety of different ways. Can you find the odd one out? Okay, let's start with... Okay, we've got a heart and a diamond with the club in between it, and that club's on top. So heart, diamond with a club, heart, diamond with a club. It's this one. See, this one's under. I didn't even think I'd see it that fast. But that one's on top between the heart and the diamond. That one's on top. That one's on top. That one's underneath. That is so fast. I didn't think I'd get that fast.
Well, here's my guess.
Good job. This puzzle is fairly straightforward, but catching the subtle differences in the picture can take a while. Nope. That was so quick. You certainly showed that puzzle who was boss, didn't you? Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. Feel free to thank me in any way you see fit. Well, be seeing you around. Nice! Oh, look at that! I didn't even notice. I didn't even mean to tap the screen there. Hey, a hand coin, nice. And another one. Okay, that's 3. Let's talk to this guy. This is the town hall. What business do you have here? If you just moved to town, I strongly advise that you fill out a change of address form. Oh no, we aren't here for anything like that. Regardless, all town hall visitors must complete the proper forms. You can start with this one. Triangles and ink. Here are 2 shapes, one large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping your fountain pen into the ink one time gives you enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as depicted by the shape on the left. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? Okay, well the thing about this is that by making the triangles, you have to turn around and you're making some other triangles, you know. So if we look at this one dip, 1, 2, and 4, just by actually doing those 3, you get the bonus 4th. Okay, so if we only count the triangles that go on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then you're able to draw 3 triangles, so you divide it by 3 and get the number 7.
There we go.
Yay! Okay. I'm like,
Critical thinking is the
I
key
think
to success.
my logic was straightforward. Ah, it was. Okay. It did work. Nicely done. As you might have noticed, everyone in this town is simply crazy about puzzles. I strongly advise that you can solve as many as you can. And while I'm at it, I strongly advise that you drop in on Granny Riddleton next door. She is a veritable treasure trove of puzzle-related informalia. Just beware that she's not always home. I'm guessing we're going to be like seeing her later. So let's leave here because we've done a few things that we kind of need to. Let's head towards where Claudia went. That's 3 coins. Let's talk to the lady first. I'm sorry to trouble you, madam, but have you seen a white cat run by? A white cat? Oh yes, it ran over that way towards the park. And may I ask what you're planning on doing with it once you find it? We're going to take it back to Lady Dahlia. It's her cat and she asked us to bring it back to her. So you're going to try and catch that cat barehanded? Oh goodness heavens. That's a bit naive, don't you think? Listen here, cats love treats, so try luring it over with some food. What do you suggest? I've got some old fish bones around here. I'm sure the little thing would go wild over. I'd be happy to give them to you if you'd solve this puzzle for me. Seven prize-winning pigs are lazing about in a pen. To be sure that the pigs don't fight with each other, they've decided to section off the pen with 3 ropes. Can you hitch the ropes up to some of the posts shown below and separate each pig from its neighbor? Drag the stylus from one point to another to draw a line. When you're finished sectioning off all the pigs, tap submit. Okay. Let's start by wait, is that it? That is it. They're all separate.
That should do it.
Excellent.
Another puzzle solved.
Good job. You've made a lot of pigs very happy. I must say, I'm very impressed. Here you go then, some fish bones as I promised. Good luck with the cat. Ooh. Oh look, Professor, I found a hidden puzzle. I love this accidental touching of the screen, by the way. Mystery item. One of the 4 shapes below has one less match than the rest of them. While studying these 4 small shapes, your friend approaches you with a riddle. I'm thinking of something that is necessary for human life. It appears in just about every house you've ever visited and decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around. What am I thinking of? Move 1 match in the picture to form your answer to your friend's puzzle. Okay. Necessary for human life. I got it. Look, if I move this one, wait. If I move this one here, it now spells food. Because you have to eat to live. And, well, we have to eat it. So as we're eating it, it's going down, isn't it? I think.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
That's right, the answer is food. Make sure you visit the grocery store before you run out of snacks. I wish all puzzles were this easy. What is with blue doors? That's it. What is with blue doors? I mean, we can, let's, try and get some hint coins. Okay, we got 2. I know, I keep saying... Oh, look! I found it! Okay. I know, let's go with him. So, I hear you two are into puzzles. I can tell. It's obvious from the way you're ogling these coins. You can smell it, can't you? Well, you're right. There's a puzzle in these coins. Here, have a look. Equilateral triangle. In the drawing below, 10 coins are arranged to form an equilateral triangle. The triangle is pointing up right now, but can you get the point? Can you get it to point down by moving 3 of the coins? Okay, that one's easy, right? Move the coins around by sliding them with your stylus. When you're satisfied with their position, tap the submit icon. Okay, so if we grab that one and put it there, that one and put it there, that one and put it there, we just change the direction of the triangle. Because see, I recognize that these ones in the middle, they would have stayed the same. So it was only 3, just the corners.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Every puzzle has an answer. That's right, the interesting thing about this puzzle is the way the whole triangle changes shape with the simple shifting of a few coins. The trick is to think about the corners on the first triangle, then it's easy to see the changes you need to make. Well, I only saw it because when I was a kid, I could only draw stars with the 2 triangles, so I always noticed the shape in the middle, the hexagon. Yep, it's just as I thought. You guys are a bunch of puzzle nuts. We got a gizmo! St. Misty is full of puzzle lovers like you two, but not all of them are nice like me. Watch your back. Hey, this is your first time here, isn't it? Well, if you're looking for a warm meal and a hot cup of tea, you've come to the right place. Strange, it should be so empty if the food is as good as you say. Hey now, boy, no need to be snippy. That's just how the restaurant business is. There are times when the place is packed and times when things are quiet. If it was always the lunch rush, how would I ever prepare food for the rest of the day? And speaking of preparation, I've got myself a little problem on my hands. You see, I've got to divide this 8-quart pitcher of juice into 2 equal portions. However, for the life of me, I can't seem to find my measuring cup. I wonder if there's some way I could do it using these 5 3/4 pitchers I found. Here we have an 8-quart pitcher filled with juice, an empty 5-quart pitcher, and an empty 3-quart pitcher. the peaches that are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 8 quarts of juice so that both the 5-quart pitcher and the 8-quart pitcher are holding exactly 4 quarts. Okay, so if we put that, okay, touch your pitcher to pick it up, move its contents, tap the pitcher where you'd like the liquid to go. Okay, so if we put that in there, we've got 5 and 3. If we put that in there, we've got 5, 2, 3. Wait, am I? Okay, if we put that one in there, we've got 6, 2. 62, 62. Then put that one over there. That one there would give us one left there. So if we put that, then we've got a 4 there, and put that, we've got a 4 there, and that is
Luke, here's my
it.
answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
I mean, I don't know how many moves I did, but I always get there in the end. Okay, if you keep at it long enough, you're sure to come across the solution. The shortest possible solution requires 7 moves. These liquid distribution problems have been around for ages and have even been spotted in Japanese texts from hundreds of years ago. So that's how it's done. Great thinking. Thanks a lot. If I ever have troubles like this again, would you mind if I call on you for help? Ooh, another gizmo! Okay, that guy gets so worked up that he turns red like a tomato. He looks so dumb. Let's actually talk to him, and we haven't done that yet, have we? Oh, I've just had it this time. I think I'm going to explode. Like a water balloon filled with rage. What's that? Why am I angry, you ask? Why am I angry? Lend me an ear, will you, guy? There are these 3 bozos in town, and we just can't stand each other. It's so bad that none of us want to see each other's ugly mugs at St. Mystere ain't a big place, you know. Sometimes we'll cross paths on the way to work, and just like that, bam, time for a screaming match. I sure do wish we could find a way to keep from bumping into each other in the mornings. Hang on now. You look like you got a good head on your shoulders. Do a guy a favor and help me with this. Ow. Unfriendly neighbors. Draw a path between one man's home and his work by connecting matching blocks. The catch is that these men can't stand each other, so you have to make sure that none of the paths paths touch. To make a path, all you need to do is tap the block and start drawing. Okay, let's see. If we turn around and, well, D has to go, like, that way, right? I'm hoping I can, like, change them around. And then we're gonna have to put A around. But so that we can move C, like, not there. Like so. And that just leaves...
There we go. Wiggle
That
through
was
the
easier
tricky
than I
bits
thought.
success.
Okay. Yeah, I could have put one of them going that way, but I just avoided that corner altogether, didn't I? Okay, that's right. Now none of these guys don't have to look at each other. Good job. Thanks a million, Guy. I can finally get to work without blowing my stack. I really mean it, Pally. You're a lot smarter than you look. Oh yeah, let me clue you in. See that big old mess of a tower beyond the town square? Take a tip from me. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay away from that thing. Well, right then, I'm off. Thanks again, buddy. Oh, he's still in a rage. What is it now? Oh, this time I'm just livid. It's just too much to take. The needle on my wrath meter is completely buried. Okay. Why am I so worked up, you ask? It's this blaster puzzle. I've been trying to work it out since yesterday. I just can't get it, and it has me so steamed I can't sleep. You stupid jerk of a puzzle. Come here and take a look, will you? A man has been prescribed 10 pills. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day. But because the concentration of the medicine is different in each pill, he must take them in a specific order. Since the pills all look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order he needs to take them in. So how many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order? Okay, well, he's going to take a pill, so that brings it down to 9. And he doesn't need to mark the last one, so that leaves 8.
There we go.
Yay!
Every puzzle has an answer.
Good job. Since the man has to start taking his medicine today, the first thing he should do is take today's pill. Then he should label the pills for days 2 through 9. If he does this, he shouldn't have to label the pill for the last day. It will be the only one without a label. He only needs to label 8 pills. What were you thinking, man? And here I was ready to solve it all by myself. Why'd you have to go and ruin everything? The nerve. But with that puzzle solved, I can finally sleep again, so I guess I owe you guys one. Thanks. I know you both have your work cut out for you, so good luck, yeah? Okay, surely he's good now, right? So just what is that golden apple anyway? The name can make a guy hungry, which can make a guy mad. Okay, he's done. Let's keep going. Okay. Oh, sorry, I just need to stretch for a second. I was just sitting just a little bit too slouchy. Okay. Ooh. That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. A glass jar holds a single gem. After 1 minute, the gem splits into 2 gems. 1 minute after that, the 2 gems each split again. forming a total of 4 gems. Computing at this rate, a single gem can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you started with 2 gems? Well, you know what? As it takes a minute for 1 gem to get to 2, then we just have to take 1 minute off. And it should be 59.
Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
The answer is 59 minutes if it takes 1 minute for a single gem to split into 2, therefore starting with 2 instead of only 1 saves you only 1 minute. You're spot on. Excellent job. The jar's exactly kind of neat. Why don't we take it with us? But my boy, it's covered in grime. What's this? Something's hidden inside the jar. I think you're right. Luke, reach a hand in and see what's inside, will you? Ooh, another painting scrap. Okay, that still works, okay. I accidentally, made the window a little bit bigger. Okay, that is 3 coins. Why don't we just catch the cat now? Professor, there she is. Quickly then, use the fish bones. Hey, Claudia, come here, girl. Meow. Meow. We've done it, Professor. Here she comes. Excellent. Now we can head back to Reinhold Manor. Meow. I mean, technically we finished chapter 2, but we still got to, get to the same point. So it's going to take us a little bit longer. Bear with me. Having successfully caught Claudia, Professor Layton and Luke decide to head back to Reinhold Manor. Are you becoming accustomed to moving around and investigating Saint Mystere? Here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from their location in town as the story progresses. But there's no need to worry. Most of the unsolved puzzles are sent to Granny Roderson's shack in the village square. So visit often to track down puzzles you passed up and work towards completing every puzzle in the game. Something doesn't seem quite right, Professor. Professor, oh, it's simply awful. Come quickly, please. What's the matter, Matthew? If you're worried about the cat, we've brought her back safe and sound. Oh, well, Madame will be very happy to hear that. But this is no time to worry about a cat. Just hurry upstairs, right this way, please. So you're the famous Professor Layton, then? Her name's Chalmy, Inspector Chalmy. I'm the inspector in the case. Well, I'd hardly call it a case if this is about Claudia. We've brought her back safe and sound. Oh, Claudia, my baby. Mama missed you so much. doing here? Why on earth would you bring an animal onto a crime scene? Have some sense. We were out when this crime took place and don't know what's going on. Could you please fill us in? There's been a murder, Professor. A man was killed here. What? Who was murdered? The victim was a resident of this address, one Simon Reinhold. Simon was... Approximately 2 hours ago, I received a report that a man had collapsed at Reinhold Manor. Upon arrival at the scene, it was apparent to me that Simon was already dead. I see, and the cause of death? I'm currently conducting an investigation to look into it. I'll just let you know right now, Mr. Layton, I'm looking at you as a potential suspect as well. The rest of the details concerning this investigation are classified. Speaking of the details, who placed the call to the authorities? Are your ears clogged? You deaf? Didn't I just tell you those details are classified? Alright everyone, I'll be taking statements from each of you in the other room. Come in one by one, and let me make this clear. Under no circumstances is anyone to leave until I've talked to everyone here. Okay, let's have a discussion with the others. Imagine a murder in this very house. It brings a chill to my spine, it does. You're a detective, are you not? Do hurry and find the monster that did this. My good sir, I am no detective, but I agree that your concerns are certainly warranted. No one is safe until that criminal is behind bars. My sentiments exactly. I just don't understand it. Simon could be snide, but he wasn't the type to be hated. If the criminal was after my brother's fortune, I could very well be this fiend's next target. You have a point. If we narrow the motive to stealing the rightful fortune, there are few potential suspects. Good gracious, you don't think I'd do something like this now? Simon and I got along very well, I'll have you know. He wasn't very close with Augustus, though. You know, all this talk of families has me contempting a puzzle I once heard. Bickering brothers. Six brothers have gathered round a table to eat dinner. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the siblings directly above and below him in age and can't be seated next to either of them. Also, brothers 3 and 5 got into an argument the other day and refused to sit next to each other. The eldest brother, brother 1, has already sat down at the big table and is waiting for the others to start eating. Can you find a seating arrangement that will keep everyone from fighting with each other? Okay, let's chuck 3 here and 5 here. They can't be next to each other. And then let's put 6 there. And then 2 is going to have to go there. And 4 there. I think that works.
I think I've got it.
It works. Excellent.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Inverting this arrangement horizontally will also result in a correct answer. Good job. Sit boys are shown and there shouldn't be any trouble. The mirror image of the seating arrangement is also a valid answer. Finally, a meal in peace. Ah yes, so that's the answer. Thank you for clearing up that puzzle, but we're still no closer to finding Simon's killer. I assure you I had nothing to do with it, so please go out and find the real murderer. Of course. I understand your position. It appears I'm a suspect too. I'll find out what I can. Matthew, did you notice any strange characters around the manor at the time of the incident? Not a soul, I'm afraid. I didn't even know about Master Simon until Inspector Chemley showed up. And where is Simon's body now? I didn't see this, but I was told that the inspector carried the body out shortly after arriving. I see. Well, it looks like for the moment we are without a lead on this case. But you know, I found this in the room where Master Simon's body was discovered. What's this? I'm sorry to say I have no idea, but I thought it might be a clue, so I made sure to hold on to it. Amazing. It's a cog so small that one could search the room and miss it. Look, it has an engraving. A small cog? Now that you mention it, I know a puzzle about an object that almost fits that description. What? Are you joking? A puzzle at a time like this? You are holding an 8-pointed shape with a red dot on it. If you hold the shape so that the red dot is in the position shown in diagram A, then flip it over, you'll see a black dot as depicted below. Now assume that you're holding the shape as shown on the left of diagram B. Where will the black dot be if you flip the shape over? Draw a circle around where you think the black dot should go. Okay, so if we look at it, right, because when we flip it back, it's going to be hidden on this number 3, the east point, right? So we're going 2 clockwise. So if we go 1, 2 clockwise, flip it over. Oh, that's clever. It's that one. I'm sure it is.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
See? That's right. Take a look at the diagram for the answer. When the black dot's position when A faces forward is there. The black dot's position when A faces backwards. Rotate A to make B. When B faces backwards, the black dot is on the lower right. My apologies, but I'm afraid I don't know anything that would aid your investigation. Not at all. The small gear is more than enough for us to go on. But I do wonder why you're giving this to us. I believe you are a good man, Professor. I'm confident you will put the whole puzzle of this... I am confident you will put the whole of this puzzle together. I appreciate the vote of confidence, Matthew. Oh, he's here now. Is this everyone who was present at the site of the crime? I believe we are missing Ramon, sir. Ramon? Where is he and what on earth is he doing? Matthew, fetch Ramon at once. To be honest, madame, thinking on it, I've not seen Ramon for a few hours now. What? Don't tell me he was taken as well. No, hold on a moment, he's a suspect too. Perhaps he fled the scene of the crime. Where could he be at a time like this? What if the murderer got Ramon too? You know, just because Matthew seems to know everything. Hey, where did the Lady Dahlia go? Oh. I believe Madame has retired to the adjoining room to relax on her own. She's a strong woman, but it's only natural she'd need to rest after a terrible event like this. Very well then. Would you please let her know that I have something I'd like to talk to her about? But of course, Professor, please wait here. Lady Dahlia might act like a nice queen, but I guess even she was shaken by today's events. Luke, if you wish to ever become a true gentleman, you need to start showing a little more sensitivity. Oh, of course, Professor, I apologize, that was wrong of me. Madame will see you now. Just head back through that doorway on the left. Okay, we do have coins in here. There's 3. Lady Dahlia, I have a deep suspicion this murder is connected to the mystery of the golden apple. What? It's too early for me to say for sure, but I think it's highly probable the two matters are linked. And you think that Ramon is somehow involved in all this? Potentially, yes. However, as of yet, we don't have enough information to draw any solid conclusions. I see. If that's the case, I have a request for you, Professor. Find Ramon and bring him back here to me. It sickens me that I'm being considered a suspect in this brutal crime. I must prove my innocence at once. As you wish, Lady Dahlia, we will ask around town to see what we can find. I appreciate your help, Professor. Well then, I'll be awaiting the good news in the parlor. So that looks like it's the end of this video. If you made it this far and enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe and like buttons. Feel free to leave a comment, as I do read each and every single one. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!